Good morning. Here from Wingate Park. It's a lovely, balmy winter's morning. No wind to speak of, and we've come to the business end of the Junior Gauteng Open Championships. We've got the um, semi-finalists in the under 15s and under 18s, under 25s playing at the moment. So um, the game that we'll be streaming is Deon de Klerk from Harlequins here in BGN, and he's playing Caden Spence Ross from Randburg in JBA in the one semi-final. This is the under 15s. In the other under 15 game, we've got Ricardo Scarola from Morningside, and he's playing Levis Barnard from Van der Belpad in Sedibeng. So nice distribution across the different districts here in Gauteng being represented. Joining me in the commentary box, I've got the president of Gauteng Bulls, Sanet Pritzinger. More Sanet. Um, Wel vanoggend was al klaar 'n baie goeie wedstryd van Leila Snyman en Robbie McIntyre in die semifinaal teen onder 25. Leila wat uiteindelik daar 21-18 gewen het. Ons weet sy's 'n uitstekende rolbalspeler. Sy het nou die Nationals finaal teen Bridget Henselman gespeel onlangs en regtig 'n groot talent vir die toekoms. Wat is jou indrukke van die rolbal sover?
Dit was nog so verlieflik om hierdie jeug te sien opstaan en vir ons wys hoe speel hulle. Ek dink dit was fantasties. Die inskrywings was meer as verlede jaar. Ons hoop om dit volgende jaar nog groter te maak. Een of twee goedjies wat ons dalk kan uitsorteer om dit vir hulle makliker te maak, maar ja, baie opgewonde oor ons rolbal.
Yeah, it's great to see so many young players competing this lovely sport of ours, and just standing up and putting their hands up and say, "Listen, we've arrived. We're here to play, and we also enjoy the game and like to compete in it." We've got so I've said the four semi-finalists for the under 15s and the under 18s. We've got Rutger Schlecher from Morningside. I'm just going to get the other names here. He's playing against, is it Fafa Kurze from Pretoria High School, Old Boys? Reino Spies from Valerius in the other semi-final. He's playing Sean Kutsia from Alberton in Ekurhuleni. So two BGN players, one JBA and one Ekurhuleni player in the under 18s. Fafa recently played in the Presidents. He didn't have the best run, but he did upset a few of the better players there as well, and he'd look to go one step further here today and maybe make the finals here in the under 18s, the singles.
Fafa also played on the schools tournament and he got into the finals there as well, so excellent player.
Good. Yeah, then lastly, so we've got the under 15s, we've got the under 18s, and we also have the under 25s here. And I mentioned earlier, Leila Stamans, the one semi-finalist. She's playing against, and I'll tell you now, she's playing against she's playing against Jan-Lou Meybert from Porch Country Club in Northwest. And in the other semi-final, it's an all Van der Belpad Town affair with Alex Barnhorst, who's also one of the Open Inter-District players, playing against Johan Delport. So two Sedibeng players in that semi-final. So coming to our featured game, we've got Deon, as I said, from Harlequins, and Caden Spence Ross, or Cage as it's on the back of his shirt, taking on each other in this game. So Caden is playing with the multicolored arrows, and Deon is playing with the red, I think, Henselats. And just traveling a bit through there. The greens have been quite quick in Pretoria the last week or so. I know the President's Finals and the Masters, when it was played on the E-green here at Wingate, was running at about 17 and a half seconds, which is lightning fast for most players. And will take some adjustment for the youngsters as well, not used to such quick greens. It looks like 3 there now to Deon. This is better from Caden. He's just traveling through, not as much as the first two bowls, but very close to shot there. Dion just slipping past a bit too much weight there, trying to sit Caden's bowl. Caden's asking the marker who's holding. I think it might still be Dion with his one bowl there. It's a measure according to the marker. Caden shouldn't change his hand. He's just played a good shot there. Just try and take a bit of space. It's a bit narrow. Let's just see where this one ends. Yeah, he just didn't send it. So the marker having a good look. It might be Caden's bowl here at the back. It's more perpendicular to the jack. We've got some 42 viewers on the stream so far. So welcome to all our viewers. Hope you have some good bowls to look forward to. And Dion's just asking the marker to make sure of this. So already marker getting into the action on their knees and making sure of shot here. So it's 1-2 Caden. He's off out of the blocks early on. So we spoke about the injuries, Sanet, that's been more than the previous year. So in the under 15 singles, we actually had 34 or 33 players. In the under 18s, 36, and in the under 25s, 38. So that's quite a good turnout for our youngsters. Quite a few sections that competed to get to the finals.
Yeah, we had a request from the parents to say, if possible, can't they also play 4 games starting on the Friday already? We'll have to look and see how that turns out, because some of the parents just want to go home afterwards and not playing another one again or on Friday. So yes, we see what we can do about that as well.
Yes, and I think the more exposure the game gets through streaming, if it's like this from Wingate, and also through the marketing that our sponsors, Perfect Delivery and the likes do, that we get more exposure and get more youngsters involved in the game. We've got initiatives like you spoke about, the schools leagues and players taking the game seriously. It's not just a hobby, but it's a sport that they compete in, and stay active and fit for youngsters that normally don't have the opportunity to compete in other sports as well. So
Yes.
it's really a sport for all. Very good start there from Caden, about 2 feet short of the jack.
Now, we are looking to have all the schools in the country, if we're starting with that initiative now from Bowl South Africa as well, that we can have all the schools in the country compete, say again, at Bloemfontein, but as a school. So that would also be fantastic.
As ons nou in hierdie semifinaal Caden wat met sy wat regshandig is en Dian wat hotklou is. So nie mekaar se lyne regtig van volg nie, en ook vertoon en balle mee speel. So dit is interessant om te sien hoe hulle aanpas en hoe hulle die game benader en die skote wat hulle kies. Dian is bietjie nouer hierso. Hy's net toe nou baie goeie gewig met daai skoot gewees. Maar daai tweede skoot is een vir Caden sover. Ons sal vir die ander wedstryde ook net tellings deurgee soos dit aangaan. Maar dit is 3-0 by die eerste twee bane 2 en 3. Ek sal nou kyk in wie se guns dit is. Dit is moeilik om te sien watter kleur die balle is, die plakkers op die balle, wie speel met watter bal. Maar 'n goeie probeerslag weer daar van Dian, net verby hardloop. That's a very good ball from Caden. Touch it just behind his own ball. It makes 2 shots. I think it will be interesting to see Sanet, the youngsters, if they shot down like this, how aggressive do they play? Do they stick to the draw? Dian,
At the under 15s, more or less, but no, they can really drive. They don't have to
yeah,
do that as well. So let's see. I think on this quick green, they might.
that's a
Ah,
great shot from
excellent.
Dian. What a shot. And showing that restraint that I was just referring to, not going on a blind run, but making sure he just plays good line and weight, sits that ball, and stays for shot. So that's 1-all after 2 ends. Really good shot there from Dian. Good to see the parents and families of the players around the greens here to support the younger bowlers. Tannie Ronel, ek wonder of jy kyk, hier vir Dian, jou kleinkind.
She's here. I saw her earlier.
Sy is hier langs die baan. But baie lekker om te sien hoe die ouers en die familie hulle kinders kom ondersteun en hulle hier is om die dag ook te geniet saam met hulle. Ek gesê het vroeër is 'n lieflike winterdag hier by Wingate vandag. Ons nie wind nie. Ons het 'n paar koue dae gehad. En ons sal sien hoe die dag verder uitkom, maar as dit so aanhou bly is moet mense welkom wees om te kom hier na Wingate toe, kom geniet die rolbal. Sover baie goeie rolbal wat op al hierdie verskillende rings tentoongestel word en beloof om 'n wonderlike dag hier te wees. So we just saw on the one rink, we just spoke about the running shots, and Ricardo Scarola had a big run trying to take out 3 balls of his opponent, but he had about 2 meters to draw in. So, shot decisions and making sure you're playing the right shot, it's something that the youngsters might think about. But exciting to see that they play for the shot, they play to win, and it's not just a case of bowling because it's their turn. Sometimes we get into that rut. If you're playing, you just get onto the mat, you bowl because it's your turn. These guys are actually thinking about their shots, making some, not always the right decisions, but making some confident decisions and playing with confidence in their own abilities as well. Yeah, I'm throwing a good shot there. Getting a lovely line there, just pulling up short, but it's got a very. Yeah, welcome back, and sorry for that break in transmission after some technical errors, but just on our screen here, we've got Caden Spence-Ross playing against Deander Clark. Dean up 8-3 after 7 ends. Caden holding the 2 at the moment. Just some updates from the others games being played here. Leila Snyman is up 6-4 against one of the Potch Country Club players, Yanlu. And then in the other under 25 semi-final, we've got Alex playing Alex Bodenhorst. And he's playing against, sorry, I'll give you the names now. I think it's JD. And JD is up there 8-4, but I'll just confirm there. Yeah, so Alex Bodenhorst and Johan Delport, so JD against each other, so it's 8-4 to Johan there. And in the under 15 semi-final, we've got Levis Barnard playing against Ricardo Scarola from Morningside. So Levis also from Vanderbilt Park Town. And at the moment, it's 7-6 in favor of Ricardo. So Dion is asking for a measure there. As I said earlier, a lovely day at Wingate Park. We've had some cold days preceding today, but lovely wind still, sunny winter's day. And I misspoke earlier, so and I need to apologize. Fafa did very well in the presidents. I was thinking about one of the novice bowlers that didn't win a game, but Fafa actually came second in his section. And lost to his club mate Lionel John Page 21-20 to just miss out on playing the final there. So my apologies there, and thanks to Kevin Lombard as well for helping me out there. It's useful to have your ducks in a row before you start talking. Yeah, thanks for everyone that stuck around during this. I've got Dale Gerrans here again with me. We spoke earlier, Dale, before we lost the live stream about the prep for these bowlers, and you said the Randburg players, they get together once a week and just go through some skills development with them and have a role with them. Is there any mental aspects of the game that you've discussed with them?
Well, I'm a life coach, so yes, we do work a lot on behavior on the green, how you react to bullies on the green, how you hold your own on the green. So yes, there is.
Yeah, it's good, and as you said, it's quite large contingent of younger players there at Randburg, but we also have little Ricardo from Morningside here as well today. So JBA's junior bowl seems to be in good health, and a lot of up and coming good bowlers there.
Definitely, we've got two 9-year-olds we're working with at the moment, and we've got a new 12-year-old. So we're looking at taking two teams, under 15 teams, to Bloemfontein next year. We've got a lot of under 25s at the moment. So yes, JBA is looking in good health at the moment.
Yeah. And at Randburg, you've got your stalwarts, big players there, Bobby Donnelly, Ray Turner, and the like, that all can chip in and give some of their advice and wisdom to the younger bowlers. So good to hear that it's so strong at your club there.
It's fantastic. You even see the under 25s get down onto the greens. They play with the under 15s. So there's definitely a lot of mentorship that goes on. They're passing their knowledge down, they're passing everything down. So that's working very well.
Oh, that's excellent. How old is Caden now, Dale?
Caden has just turned 14.
Okay.
He's been playing for 2.5 years now,
Okay.
and he's just grown up lately. But yeah, he's enjoying his bowls and definitely a very somebody to look out for in the future.
Awesome.
Here comes Caden's little brother, who's dying to play bowls as well, Hudson.
Yeah, well, you'll get the.
Actually, yeah, I got changed.
Yeah.
It's actually for me. I'm gonna buy you a drink.
So, but it's at the moment there's one shot down to Caden. Yes, Diana's just in front of the jack, about 2 feet. He'll be looking to put in another bowl here with his last and just take the lead from 8-5 to 10-5. We'll see how close he gets. Both players have been quite steady during this game. No rash shots, just playing decent bowls, trying to get their drawing weight right and making sure of building good ends. And Dion just showed that they're drawing a good second shot there. And that takes the score now up to 10-5 after 9 ends. You mentioned bullying. Is it something that's prevalent amongst the youngsters on the greens?
Yeah, kids can be nasty to each other sometimes. Thank goodness in the bowling fraternity it's not like it is in some other sports. But you just have to watch the kids that try to get into your heads and know how to deal with them and shake them off. And so I've seen a bit of that, and I do work with my team to say, okay, this is how you handle that. Don't let them get to you, ignore them, don't react.
Okay. Good, but thank you for joining us here, Dale, and we appreciate your
Pleasure.
insights and good luck to your baby bowlers here today.
Thank you so much.
Net om almal op datum te bring vir die tans die ander rings. Tussen Leila en Janlu in die 125 semifinaal is dit 6 elk na 9 koppe. By Levies en Ricardo is dit 8-7 Ricardo se guns. En by Alex en Johan is dit 9-7 in Johan se guns na 11 in 25 semifinaal. Clearly, we apologize for any breaks in the transmission. We really are trying our level best to make sure that you get a good viewing experience here. Yeah, I'm just running through. He's holding the one shot. That is 2 shots to him now, but still plenty of space for Caden to draw in. So important for the youngsters, Sunday, to keep their calm, keep their nerves about them, and just trust the process. That they've been coached with, and to make sure they take the right line. It's so easy when you're under pressure to start playing narrow, losing your line, not thinking about it clearly, and playing some rash weight and missing the head completely.
Yeah, and that's what's so important that Dale was speaking about the mental strength they need and the coaching of that as well. The cameras is on you, everybody watching you. You see stuff is happening, and now you just want to go for the ball. So it's beautiful to see these kids staying focused and not playing wild shots at all. Lovely.
Okay, just running through. I still think it's the 2 to Diane. The marker's just confirming there. It's confirmed that it's definitely 1. Dion, looking after his body, is a bit on the skinny side, but if he's got good weight, he'll come in for another. Yeah, that's definitely another shot. Very good weight there by Dion. It's just a bit quick there, so potential 3 here to Dion. Just a note, the under 15s only play to 18 shots, and I forgot to mention that earlier. Under 15s only play to 18 shots, so if it's 3 to Dion, he only needs 5 more shots to make sure of his spot in the final. And so they're taking out the 2 shots, and it will be a measure for the third there. So the youngsters are only playing to 18 shots. Is there any specific reason for that?
So when I
Cindy?
changed it, I think it was because they had they kept it on 18 because they had to play 4 games yesterday,
Okay.
and I suppose they just go on with that.
Right, so from a time constraints
Yes.
perspective, just to make sure they get all their games in on a day, it's first to 18. So now 13-5. Dion.
You know, they're playing Bloemfontein also 4 games a day, and afterwards they still playing to themselves while they're waiting for the managers and everything. So they don't stop at all, ever.
Yeah, that will change when they get older.
Of course.
Um, but if we just look at the progression per ends, the Caden's just been stuck on that 5 now. Interesting is he's been stuck on 3 and 5 for 3 ends each, and he was stuck on 1 after winning the first end for another 3 ends as well. So a nice progression there from Dion's side. Consistently scoring is so important to make sure you keep the scoreboard ticking over, and if you do drop, you don't drop more than 1. Make sure of your second. Not the best ball there from Dion. He'll look to improve on his second there. Caden playing the same hand. He was playing his forehand earlier to quite some effect, and now he's changed across. I don't know if the rink has changed a bit, that they're not comfortable with the swing on the forehand, but they're preferring to play the ditch hand. Better weight from Dion, and he's going to finish just inside the jack there, but very good ball there. Just past the jack, that's a shot. And Caden with a very good response as well. If he sits that ball, he'll have the shot just slipping inside it. Still the 1 to Dion. The marker confirms with the paddle there. So I mentioned earlier that Leila Snyman beat Robbie McIntyre 21-18 in a game that Robbie was 15-11 or 18-11 down. He came back to 18-all, and he dropped a 3 to eventually go down 21-18. So a fascinating contest, and from all the spectators here, it was a brilliant game in their opinion. Jaden just slipping past again. Is so close every time. But in the under 15s, the underclass beat Baron Botha in the quarterfinal from Wonderboom, and Caden beat Jesse Wilkinson from Henley on Clip, and Ricardo Scarola beat Charlotte Botha, and Levis beat Tristan US, also from the Belpark Town. So in the last 8, there was 3 City Bank players, 2 JBA, and 2 BGN players. Sorry, 3 1, 2, 3 BGN players, 3 City Bing, and 2 JBA players. Yeah, that was a bit of a rush shot there from Caden. So I think it's 2 to Dion. We'll take his score up to 15. Yeah, yeah, it's good to see the youngsters getting so excited about their bowls and encouraging it and egging it on to bend. And just like us senior bowlers, we put it on the wrong line, you hope for it to bend, but it doesn't always come back. But it's good to see them so passionate about it and wanting and willing the bowls closer to the jack. So Nate, so we've kicked off now with the visually impaired bowls and the junior bowlers. So next week, Friday, starting the mixed pairs.
Yeah, starting fine. It's the biggest most players enter in that um, division. They love it, and I think that's our biggest one again yet. Um, and we need to do it on a Friday because we don't have enough time to finalize. So it will be 2 Fridays in a row. And then after that, they will also play the playoffs later in the month.
And to that point, it's 334 teams playing with 4 sections in a team. So quick math there tells you it's 84 sections being played. That's massive, and mixed pairs to me is probably one of the more difficult competitions to win because just of the sheer number of entries in districts competitions as well. You always get a lot of mixed pairs entries. Um, you've got both the ladies and the men competing together, and looking forward to it. I know some rain predicted here on Friday next week, so those players coming down, make sure you got your raincoats in. We don't often get winter rain in Pretoria, but it's predicted for this Friday.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. And the what's nice about the mixed pairs, you can the husband and wife can play. Not that you see too much of that, but it's lovely. The whole family can be the kiddies play now, and then mom and dad play next Friday or Friday. So it's wonderful seeing everybody in the green. But it's a great competition. It's I think to see all and it's the entries from all from districts as well. It's the mixed pairs that get the most entries.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah, so Dion holding the two. Caden's on a good line here. It's just running
Hmm.
a bit too quick to pick up the jack cleanly, but he's cut down one shot. The score between Yanlu and Leila is 8-all, and in the other under 25 final, it is looks like a 13-12 in favor of Alex.
Oh.
It's a brilliant ball from Dion. Just finding his own ball right onto the jack. Back to 2 shots. Caden swapping over to his forehand. That ball of Dion might just be bothering him on the backhand. And just too quick. So Dion's got an opportunity here now to hold game after this ball. If he draws it closely enough. Tracking well, and is just inside of Caden's bowl. Might be a look at it, but Caden's got a ball left to try and cut down here. He's just inside, so it only looks like a two, but it's just a bit unsteady with overhead projector here, giving us those concentric circles to have a look at who's holding shot, but it does look like it's just the 2-2 Dion. So Caden's got another end to stay alive and hopefully creep closer to that 18 shots required. But he'll ask for a mate, I'm sure. The under 15 semi-final, it's now 13-10 to Levis Barnard from Panagal Popkan against Ricardo Scarella from Morningside. Also a very exciting game between the two youngsters, both drawing very well. I think Levis has just got the upper hand with his drawing now, and he's And I'll just fall for the jack there, but slipping past it on the draw. So it's just the two to Dion. That takes his score up to 17-5. Just a cheer there as Levis sits the shot ball of Ricardo on that in that other semi-final. Really entertaining stuff from the two youngsters. They're on rank 3 as well. Yeah, Wingate. Yeah, has been playing this length quite consistently, and het word nou hier of ek Morney Kastelein kom sit nou hier by my in die kommentaar hokkie. Morney, wat dink jy van die rolbal sover?
Hey Gav, hallo. Ons het fantastiese rolbal gesien hier laat van gister af. Die talent tussen die juniors. Hier is ontsettend baie talent en dit maak my baie gelukkig vir die toekoms van rolbal.
En ek het nou vir Dale van Johannesburg gevra, maar wat is haar eerste voorbereiding wat julle met die jonger spelers gedoen het om reg te kom vir die Gauteng Ope, of was dit elke persoon maar sy eie afrigter vat en deur die drills gaan en seker maak hulle hierdie gevoel voor die naweek?
Ja, sy het nogal baie hard gewerk hierdie jaar. Ons het 3 goeie harde sessies ingesit, oefensessies. En ons kon dit sien. Ons het in die onder 15s in die laaste 8 het ons 3 BGN spelers gehad. So dit definitief afgewerk en vrugte afgebring. En dan natuurlik het ons ook vir hulle huiswerk gegee. Dis belangrik om hulle huis toe te stuur en 'n bietjie self gaan werk ook aan goedjies. So ja,
En jy sê dit is so belangrik. As jy iets wil bereik in rolbal, jy net opdag en speel nie. Jy gaan met die ure insit en seker maak jy gaan rol op jou eie. Kry die gevoel, maak seker daai in Engels sê daai muscle memory is daar as jy speel, dat jy net gemaklik is met jou eie aflewering en vertrou het in dit wat jy doen en wat jy elke keer moet doen om by die jack te kom. So daar's nog 'n skitterende bal van Jan. Daai is nou duim wat hy hou. Hulle speel net tot 18 skote die onder 15s.
ja, Dion het 'n baie goeie toernooi sover gehad. Gister 2 goeie wenne gehad en vanoggend ook. So ja, hy het definitief 'n speler vir die toekoms.
Ek het al van klein van die regplaatjie omtrent wat jy nie kan sien van ons kant af nie. Maar dit is lekker om te sien belovende jongspelers soos Dion. Jy weet ons Fafa, Emja,
Ja,
ons het klomp goeie jongspelers in BG en hulle laat hulle self opstaan en totaal word onder die goeie spelers en daar sit Dion weer een op die witbal.
wel dan.
So nou baie druk op die skouers van Klein hier met sy laaste een. Daar is 'n geleentheid vir hom om die wit of die bal te kry. Hy het tweede skoot, as hy die wit deursleep kan hy 2 maak, of hy kan daai bal sit en deurdruk vir 2 ook, maar ek dink hy het hom aan die wye kant gestuur. En dit beteken nou dat Klein ongelukkig verloor en sal moet gelukkig wees met die bronsmedalje, baie geluk aan Dion. Hy het definitief silwer in die sakkie en hy gaan nou speel vir goud in die wenner tussen Levis en Ricardo. Maar baie geluk en aan Dion en ook aan Kaiden. Baie goed om tot hier te gekom het.
Ja, ek moet sê die baan van die oggendwedstryd na die wedstryd toe is redelik vinniger. So dis 'n aanpassing, moet ek sê. En hulle Dion het die beste en vinnigste aangepas en ek dink jy kon dit nou sien in die wedstryd ook.
Yeah. So we've come to the end of this game and that we've been streaming, and we just want to say thanks to everyone that dialed in. Dankie dat jy was Morney. Thanks to everyone that dialed in and was viewing us. Apologies for the break in transmission earlier, but it was some good bowls on display here from the youngsters. And please do tune in later for the final of the under 25s. It's still closely contested between the four bowlers. It's up 17-12 there for Alex against Johan Delport, the two Van der Belt Park Town players, and then Leila and Janlu is Leila's trailing 10-11 after 12 ends, so still a lot of balls left in that game to see who will be streaming this afternoon for the under 25s. Thanks to James and his team as well here, and we'll catch up with you a bit later.